What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing Ultra Sans from Undertale. Let's get started at the top center of our page with the brow. We're going to leave a gap in the center, move over towards the left side and draw a curve going up and then out. Line up with the right side and do the same thing, going up and then out towards the right. And then we're going to curl up the inside of the brow, starting back on the left, come in and then up and do the same thing on the right. We're going to create a fold along the top edge of the brow. So from the top we're going to step down, curve across, and we'll just hook that down on the outside. Do the same thing on the right, going out and hooking that down. Now we're going to go to the inside, curve down and then out. And then we're going to fold the bottom of the eye in behind this crease. So let's start back on the left side, curve down and just tuck that in along the side. I'm also going to add the iris and pupil on the right side only. So up here we're going to draw a circle all the way around. And we'll draw a black dot in the center. Let's fill the outside of the eyes in black. Let's move in between the eyes and draw the nose. We're going to start with a point right in the middle. From the center, we're going to angle down and out towards the left, and then the right. And it'll come down and in with a shorter line towards the center. From that center point, we're going to step down, start with another point. Now from here, I'm just going to bend this out towards the left, and then back in towards the middle. Go back to the top, we'll curve out towards the right, and then back in. We're going to fill the outside area of the nose in black. Now let's draw on the top edge of the mouth. From the bottom corner of the eye, I'm going to step out. I'm just going to curve down underneath the tip of the nose. I'm just going to pull that up on the right side. Let's go back to the left and draw the bottom edge of the mouth. Down into the middle, and we'll pull that back up on the right. Let's separate out the teeth. Starting with the center, start with a straight line coming down. Let's work our way over towards the left. Moving over, just draw a series of straight lines going all the way out towards the side of the mouth. And we'll go back to the center and do the same thing on the right. From the top corners of the mouth, we're going to bend down the jaw. Starting on the left, come down. We're just going to pull that in. Do the same thing on the right, coming down and then bending that in. And then we'll connect the left and right side with a curve. Coming down underneath the mouth, and then back up on the right. Let's move up and draw the top of the head. We're going to start on the left side with a small crack, angle up and in. And go straight out. I'm going to curve up around the top of the head. Going up, around at the head, and stop right about there. Then we're going to add a larger crack on the right side. Starting from the top, and go down and in, and down and out. And go straight up with a short line. Go out, and then down. Now it's going to work our way back down towards the right corner of the mouth. Go up with a point. Come down towards the eye, go across, and then go up. And I just want to round out the bottom side of the head, going out and then down. Let's add some cracks around the head. Starting back on the left side, go up, and then in. And halfway along this line, we're just going to go up and out. Let's add some cracks along the right side. Going in and then down, go back to the top, angle out, down, out, and add a couple more, just a couple short lines coming from the inside points. Let's add a crack over the left eye, going up, then in, step back and just branch this up. I'm going to add one more underneath the right eye. Going out and then down toward the top of the mouth. Go back up, angle down, and then we'll just branch this out. Now that we complete the head, let's move out and draw the bones of the shoulder. Starting from the corner of the mouth, start with a curve going up and then out. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. And from here it's going to curve down and then in with a short line. And we're just going to bend that back out, going down and then out toward the side. And we'll curve down and then in behind the jaw. Now we'll draw the second layer of bone in behind. Starting on the side, start by curving out and up. And we'll curve this out and across toward the left and right. Go back to the tip, curve in and then down. From the inside, we're just going to bend this back in a short line. Now we're going to curl that back around, going down and then out. Come down and in. And curve up and in behind that front bone. Now we're going to continue layering these bones out towards the side. Now there's 5 on either side. Let's go back to the left, starting out here, curve out and then up. And then we're going to bend that back out and down. From the tip, curve in and then down. And we'll curl that back in. Let's round out the inside and go back out. Curve down and in with a short line. Now we're going to pull that back up and in behind. Let's draw on the fourth one. Starting out here, curve out and up. And curve across and then down. Now from here we're going to curve in and down. I'm going to do a half circle, coming in and out on both sides. Curve down and in. And then again we're going to pull that up and in behind. And now we're going to add one final bone. Starting from this point, curve out and up. That out and then down. I'm going to come in. From here we're going to curve in and then down. Go up with a short angled line. Curve in and down towards the inside. Then we'll just curve up and in behind. Alright, now I want to leave a gap and draw the upper arm. Starting back on the left side, we draw a curve. Coming in and then down with a short curve. Do the same thing on the right side. Now from the inside, curve out and then down towards the inside of the elbow. And we draw a socket, going up and then down. Now we're going to do a short curve in the opposite direction, going out and up towards the outside of the elbow. Now I'm going to connect the elbow to the top of the arm with a curve. Let's draw on the forearm. Starting from the inside of the elbow, curve down and in. I'm going to round this out along the bottom. Now I'm going to curve back out and up toward that point on both sides. Let's draw the outer bone of the forearm. Starting up here, curve down and up. I'm going to curve this up and under the elbow. Let's draw on the back of the hand. Starting from the inside of the wrist, curve in and then down. And then go to the outside, curve out and down. Then we're going to connect the outside to the inside with a curve, coming down and then back up. And now we're going to add some very simple finger bones on either side. Let's start with the thumb. Start from the top of the hand, curve in and then down. And then curve down and then in towards the tip of the thumb. Now we're going to work our way back up towards the hand. From the tip of the thumb, just going to taper this up. And we're going to follow that same curve going in behind the hand. Let's separate out the center of the thumb. Starting from the inside, we're just going to draw a curve going up and then out. And we draw 4 fingers on either side. Starting from the top of the thumb, curve down and then in, go to the right, and do the same thing. Coming down to the tip of the first finger. Now we're just going to taper that back up towards the hand, going out and then up. Let's add the second finger. Starting from the very top, come down, and then in. And then again, we're going to taper that back out, and then up. Now the third finger is going to be a little bit shorter. Starting from the top, curve down and in, right about there. And again, we're going to taper that back out and up. And then the final finger, come down and in. I just want to pull that back up towards the outside of the hand. And do the same thing on the right. Now there's 2 separation points on each finger. Let's start with the index finger. Start with the very top, curve up and then down, step down and draw that twice. You do the same thing to each of the fingers. Dividing each finger into 3 equal parts. And then we're going to move over and do the same thing on the right. And the last finger down at the bottom. And that's pretty much it. There's Ultra Sans from Undertale. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.